What's going on, everybody? Long time no see. Welcome to Awesome Platonic Love Games. It feels weird to say, but I'm doing a little bit of a new thing. Something that I've been interested in trying to do for a while, and I just finally had a reason to do it. I'm in a new studio area. Most of you guys, I don't think anybody's seen this yet. Got some stuff on the back wall. Got lights, chairs, a chair, like a nice chair. Today's video is basically, I wanted to do some tech reviews. So this is what I'm going to start calling tech I've used recently. Really, this is kind of the end of Techtober. So I felt like it was time, and I got quite a few things that I used. The first thing I'm going to start with will be something you guys are all pretty interested in, and that's going to be the Nintendo Switch Lite. So, lots of stuff to say about this guy. Craziest thing that I wasn't expecting is just the feel of the buttons. They're just like, I feel like they're less clicky. They have a little bit more travel than the ones on the main Switch. Plus, big change, D-pad instead of the buttons. So main reason for that is because you can't disconnect the Joy-Cons from this, which they are still Joy-Cons. They're still proper Joy-Cons. They just can't be detached. So I guess they're not still proper Joy-Cons. You know, it's got the game card. I actually appreciate the new location of the headphone jack. It's not over here by the power button anymore, because I was like constantly like pushing my finger into the power or into the headphone jack, like missing the power button or whatever. One big downfall, obviously you can't dock it. That really stinks. Still USB Type-C as far as the port goes, so that's good. Still got an SD card slot, micro SD card slot. That's good. No prop, nothing to prop it up on. It comes in a few colors. It comes in this nice gray, and then it comes in also this blue. This one's my wife's. So we've got these. Honestly, I just got them both for us in preparation for Animal Crossing, because I have my main Switch that I use for pretty much everything else. But I felt like the Switch Lite had a little bit more of an Animal Crossing feel, and so wait for that to come out. I have played a couple new games. Luigi's Mansion obviously just came out like 2-3 days ago at this point. Played a little bit of that. It's very fun. Haven't recorded any part of it because I've been playing it on my Switch Lite. Same thing with Link's Awakening. Same deal. The remake is really great. I've been enjoying that here on my Switch Lite. Feels very easy. This is so portable and so light in comparison that I kind of take it with me everywhere. Even if I know I'm not going to have time to play it, it's just in my bag all the time. Now, I do have a protective case for it. The regular size Switch cases is actually what I'm using now, and it works just fine. So that's a plus. It doesn't feel like it's moving around in there a lot. But yeah, this is a great little piece of technology. I've been enjoying it. It has its shortcomings, but any minor, small iteration of pretty much any piece of gear is always going to have its own downfalls. So, try it out. If you don't have a Switch already, and you're not super concerned about having the HD capability, as in like plugging it into a television, this is definitely the way to go. I recommend this highly. But if you are going to go ahead and go full on Switch, you're trying to future-proof yourself, you want to go ahead and be able to slap it on a TV and play Pokemon in full HD, whatever, go ahead and go with the Switch. Make sure you get the red box. The red box one. Because nobody wants to have a 2-hour battery life. Oh, that's another thing. This thing has really good battery life. I've probably played 12 hours or so of Link's Awakening, plus a few, maybe 2 hours of Luigi's Mansion on Halloween, and I still have not had to charge it. And as you can see, I've charged it just, I think, 2 times, and there you go. It's hard to tell. It's not even halfway dead right now. Maybe just that. So this is done maybe 2 charges, and since I've had it the end of September. So anyway, pretty good improvement on battery life. I'm not sure how they crammed it in here, but they did it. the next item I want to talk about is probably a little less exciting, but they've talked about it on the tech channels, and I've been wanting a new one of this for a while, a new mouse, and I finally went with the Logitech MX Master 3. It's a nice piece of gear. You've got the different buttons. You can have it paired up to 3 different computers at one time. So you can just take it, press it, and it pairs to another computer. Now, I'm not a mouse toter. I've got a stationary mouse pretty much everywhere. But this is my main one. This has so many cool features like gesture buttons on the side, and the vertical and horizontal scroll wheels, a customizable button here on the top, and then other customizable buttons on the shoulder. It works for me. It's USB Type-C for power. It just does what I want it to do when I want it to do it without really having to think about where my fingers are or what I'm doing. Tracking super smooth, super easy to pair. I use a Mac, have been for a while, and it paired really quickly with it. Super nice. I'm pretty used to Logitech gear anyway, since I have the Logitech Brio, which I haven't really talked about, but I've been using it as a webcam for a little while, so it's worth checking out. 4K. It's got some noise issues, but it's a webcam. It is what it is. But along with the Logitech MX Master 3, Master MX, whatever it's called, I also got the Logitech Master keys, and these are some good keys. Touch response on the lights, like the backlights on the keyboard keys, super duper hefty feeling, while not really, you're not gonna scoot it around. That's what I have. I have that problem with keyboards, like the Apple Magic Mouse and keyboard. They're what I use in my other workstation at my office and not here in my home studio. They actually, I feel like they're so light, which is nice, but they slide around if you're too rough with them. Maybe I'm too rough with them. I don't know. But this Logitech one, it's super substantial. And it comes with this nice little rest. It's like a little wrist rest. Anyway, it's pretty nice. I like it. Highly recommend. I think the package is like $200 for the MX Master 3, and the Master keys. I liked it so much. I told my wife, I was like, "You have to get this for your work office," and she just finally decided to do it. So. Worthwhile investment, I would say, for sure. And then last, but certainly not least, and also a very exciting piece of tech I'm sure you guys are interested in. I did it. I sold out. I got the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Now this is an impressive phone. I don't typically just dig into all of that stuff, but I really tried to do my research before I bought a new phone because I was stuck on the iPhone 7 Plus, which is, it's not a dinosaur, but the iPhone 11 Pro Max has some major changes in comparison to the iPhone 7 Pro or iPhone 7 Plus. 3 cameras, everybody knows that. Insanely improved battery life. I only charge it once every 2.5 days, and I'm a heavy iPhone user. My screen time report, I can say easily right now is it's 2:00 in the afternoon basically, and it's Saturday, so I slept for a long time. I've already used my phone for an hour and 35 minutes. Now, some of it's productivity, but a lot of it's entertainment and social media, like YouTube or Facebook, Instagram mostly. It's doing pretty well, I'd say, for 2.5 days of that kind of heavy use. It's nice. It's got a nice screen, very big in comparison to iPhone 7 that I came from. The forehead's not awesome. The little notch, it's not great, but you get used to it after a while. I am bummed that they didn't switch to USB Type-C. I thought that would have been one of the things. I feel like that's a stipulation of being Pro now, but apparently not for Apple. Face ID is great. Face Unlock is great. No fingerprint unlock inside the screen. Swipe up is fine. Back's a little bit of a fingerprint magnet, but that's because, big deal, it's wirelessly chargeable. Apple moved, the location moved down, minor stuff. But one thing I will say that I'm not a big fan of, since there's no home button, a few gestures are pretty different. Like, one of the main ones is screen captures. You have to click the lock button and the top volume rocker at the same time. Not that big of a deal, but when it comes to powering off, the Siri button is the power button, or the lock button, whatever you want to call it. And that's a big bummer for a couple of reasons. One, if you want to turn your phone off, you have to do this stupid press up, press down, hold the power thing. It's just confusing and stupid and annoying. And I don't know why they did that. And I just think Hey Siri is a good enough feature to keep on that I'm never going to have to press this button to get Siri's attention. Plus, I have Amazon stuff in my house. That's like pretty much what I use. I know it's a big no-no, but whatever. But I have Amazon stuff in my house, so all of my stuff is automated via Amazon. I'm almost never talking to Siri. I'm almost always trying to use Alexa in the first place. Now, there she goes. She's woken up. She's sensed me. Anyway. See? She hates me. Anyway, so hopefully this wasn't boring. Hopefully this was informative. If I missed facts that you want to know about, I've been using this tech pretty solidly for a month, so I know it pretty well by this point. I got it all at some point in like early October, and it's November 3rd. By the time you see this, probably, or 4th. It's hard to say. Time is a mystery that passes without permission. Is that an Adventure Time quote? No? Oh. Alright, well. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope my ramblings were somewhat coherent. I have a few more things that I'm going to review. A few more videos are actually going to go up pretty soon because I'm feeling like it's fall and there's content to be had. But if you have any questions, comment down below, as always. And yeah, keep me in the know. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know if you like this. If you don't, I'll stop immediately. But I've got another few videos that are going to go up kind of like this, probably in a similar format without your permission. So, peace. I'll do a break, figure out what the freak is going on with this, why it keeps tracking down there. I'm having a diva meltdown. Okay, next news. It's my hands. It's catching my hands. It's about to catch these hands. Catch my face.